IG and started showing me love. I came to the mystery showcase. You were the first person that was sitting there with Bryson. I automatically showed you love, and you were the only person I really wanted to get to know like that. Then you, because you had issues with your own self, you sat there and projected that on me. When the only thing I've ever done was spoke highly about you. If I called you out of your name by accident, other than the first time, that time we got into it, where I felt a certain way, it's all been by accident. It is not intentional, okay? And if you can't understand that, I can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But only thing I can do is let you know that I'm from a genuine place. And yeah, girl, it doesn't matter if you think I'm a liar. I don't trust in you. Yeah. We see each other off camera when you're man, because you talking about him. Okay. Girl, you ain't got no wig on, you dressed in boy clothes, you ain't got no makeup on, you a nigga, you said you gotta walk around. So like, so please at the end of the day, you are a beautiful person, but how you act is very ugly. Girl, whatever. Yes.
A lot of people was raising the question when you say at one point I did want to be this a girl. A lot of people say also that's where it come from. The fact of why you was trying to give her a hard time. Do you feel like that's where it comes from?
No, honestly, I mean, I really can't see what it is that she has saw. I felt like I still to this day, you know what I'm saying, I just look at me as being trying to be genuine. When you show me that we had a situation, you came at me, I came at you. You can't tell me how not to come at me. And I don't know about all the dynamics of what I had learned at that moment that I shouldn't have came that hard at her. You know what I'm saying? So I can only apologize for what I have done because it already happened. But in that moment, I can't make an apology for what it is that happened because it was natural. You know, and then me and her right after that moment, we had done sat talk and she had told me that, well, I can understand your point. We're gay. I looked at it as you're gay. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can call you without and I just can't say you're a bitch, you're a man. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I mean, you sit there trying to tear me down to the lowest, and those are things that hurt me. And I can tear you down to your lowest, the things that hurt you. So when you get hurt, though, you want to throw and be all these type of ways, and it's like, you don't even have self-control. Because I could talk to you and call I want to call you, and I can still sit right there. Because at the end of the day, it's not what you're going to do about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you are going to do something about it, then we'll just get into it, and then we'll be over it. And I feel like, shit, if we had did that, it probably got somewhere. But I've kicked it with her outside of this, and we have been cool, and she seems to be back and forth. It seems like when the cameras come around, this becomes the thing. You know what I'm saying? Her attitude. Like, I ain't did nothing to her today. I embraced her when I seen her today. I spoke. I thought that her dress looks nice. I seen her on live and her look coming together as she was getting prepared for here. I've only been showing her love. We talk on live. How do you talk to me and allow us to have any type of bondship when we're outside of cameras, if when we get around camera, it has to be this, because it seems as if it's fake. Like, I can't really take it all the way serious because you're very vulnerable. We sat there, we smoked, everything when this is not around. But then when this is around, this is what happens.
So don't you do shit for cameras? Didn't you say that?
I trolled her.
So I'm just asking.
I trolled her at the end of the day after that situation because I tried to be vulnerable and let her know that I apologize. It wasn't from never a place from malice. You know what I'm saying? But outside of this, Chrissy, me and her, past that, have sat with each other on our own multiple times.
So
I don't know.
That's a good point, guy, but I have to get to this question. So, Karma, that second EP meeting, you did say you felt a weird energy, and it ended up becoming true, where he later said all those slurs towards you. Is it something that you a psychic, or what was that?
You know what?
You're a psychic.
I feel like that, to be honest with you, I feel like I'm a witch. I don't like using it. Mm-hmm. And I tell people that, I say, ooh, why do I feel like I know so much? Mm-hmm. You know? It was coming off your energy like you were speaking to me without even moving your lips. And don't take a rocket science. You be truthful with yourself. You know, you can just say, I don't too much care for Karma. It is what it is. We did what we did. And I don't see us getting around it because you can be great in your own spot and I can be great in mine. Okay? Because that's what it is with me.
Okay, you also, too, that same night, you said some of your confession, you did say, because I asked you, was it fair for a man to hit a trans woman? You said yes, if the trans woman hit him first. Because you did attack him first that night when he called you a man. You got in his face and put the finger.
I should have.
I'm not saying you should. You said. But
no,
my point
did.
Right.
No, she said you did do that.
She said I do it again. That's what she said. The point I'm trying to make is, so you feel like if anybody hit anybody, it was that individual have a right to defend themselves. So by you getting his face, you was okay for him to come back at you.
However, he chose to do what he wanted to do, but he didn't. That's on him.
Why do you think that he didn't though? Like all the time that you did go off on him, it seemed like he always held a certain level of control and try not to fight you back. Why you always control yourself like it?
Because it's not that serious. Like, I mean, we both were wrong. We both were arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hit me, I felt it, and bitch, I hit her back, and she felt it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. Like, that was the hit for me. You know what I'm saying? And she has a lot more going on than we're going to sit here and talk about. You know what I'm saying? Or that she won't allow us to talk about. So for me, I honestly.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, look,
as if
we're all real people.
What do you
know
mean?
What I'm saying? We're all real people.
Break that down for me.
You're not ready.
You understand
where
I'm coming from?
You're not
because
ready.
If it was you understand?
I know. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm saying
I thought it though.
I
thought it. What are you talking about?
For you to express all of the things that you've expressed.
What do you know about me?
For you to express everything that you've expressed to me, and for me to still be who I am, and I'm going to continue to be that way. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only trying my best. So if you can't take me trying my best, and then it seems as if you do take me trying my best, and then you be cordial sometimes, you're teetering. You're like, you're the flip-floppy one. I'm not the flip-floppy one with you. I'm very, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have my moments. You can say, well, he does say it sometimes he don't. Does he do it intentionally? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he has been the same goddamn person. I have shown him sometimes that I could deal with it, and I'm willing to talk to him. And you know what I'm saying? We can have cool moments. But then I'm going to show him sometimes that I don't want to deal with him. And it's only ever when we're around everybody else.
Gotcha. So you saying though, even though she tried to fight you, you always gonna try to still love on her?
Yeah, because
Until you don't.
I mean, at the end of the day, when you're defending something and you're going against somebody, you're gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
But even when Karma came at me while we was making American Pie, okay? She came at me and Lottie. Me and Lottie wasn't disrespecting her. And
but you didn't hold me at the cross for that one time.
No, I
did
never.
that intentionally.
You did.
That was it. That one time was it.
That's where I lost respect for you. I think that's where the group lost respect for you, because it's the way that you came at her. You could have came at her wig. You could have came at whatever. But when you crossed a certain line, I know you couldn't come at her wig this season, okay? Karma was eating even now, immaculate. But it's like, there are certain ways that you could came, and it's with the way that you did. Was it illegal?
Everybody
no.
was saying,
was it illegal? No.
But you can talk about her wig. I'm not going to be non-truthful and like make up shade to give people. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, I knew that saying a man was the goddamn easiest thing to say.
But she could have been like, oh, you was your daddy beat your mama. Like, there are certain lines that you don't cross.
But I did, first off, but I also said not too long ago that I didn't know within our community. I didn't know within our community that
fair, guys.
Saying what I was saying was the deal breaker.
It wasn't fair because that same night she did call me. So
I agree with that, but like I said, there are personal attacks that she could have made about him.
From based off of how people utilize this,
it doesn't matter.
But it does though.
You know, see, you're not taking me.
And I'm telling you that we lost respect. I'm not saying nobody was right. No, I'm not saying they're not valid. I'm just saying where we lost respect.
Would Karma have been okay if she automatically came for this man about about the molestation and everything like that? Would she have been cool?
We would have been like, that's wrong.
Yes or no? Would that have been excused?
No.
So that's deep as shit to me. But this is the thing. This is something J-Dot, I said this to you before on a whole different situation. I said this before. I agree with almost everything you say. We are raised around the same type of shit. I agree. In my opinion, if you have a penis between your legs, you are a man. You can't. That's how I feel. But at the end of the day, to you, that deep as hell, right? That kind of gonna break you down. To her, that shit is deep as hell. It might be on the same level. To you, it might not be that deep, but to her, it is. So that's what I'm saying. When he said you could have said something else, so that way when you open that door, she could have came at you and ended your shit, and you could have said nothing.
Talk to him, he neglected.
That's my thing. You gotta move around. Move around. It's that simple.
If he was just top of the base,
what y'all are
cause and effect
is that what she said to me, regardless of how y'all feel about what she said, that it was the way that it was the way. First off, it was honestly the way that she kept saying it over and over again.
You make comments in prison, everybody.
That's what I'm about to say. You the life you
but those his feelings are valid. His feelings are valid.
They could be valid, but I'm not gonna let him sit up here and lie.
You can't tell a person how.
But you can't invalidate somebody else's feelings.
Situations he done told us that he's okay. He can't now say that he feels some type of way about it because it's about words.
But when you hear it, he said his mama saying, "But I understand now. Is it valid?"
So I do get the point of what you're saying.
Her.
At the same time, you have used the F word a lot to feel to.
You feel me saying I don't care about the F word.
Yeah,
in prison, everybody.
Feel like the F word hurts you. You even say I too. So it do take away from.
So you telling me that
but I'm not
that hurt you is crazy?
Because the fact of it, if we give karma grace, we have to give you grace. That's how I feel.
But true grace, karma has never been. Karma's never acted up on this.
She's physically hit, but she ain't hit below the belt.
We're not doing that to me.
You're not looking at it from this aspect that I was genuine in my emotion, how I dealt with her that night. When she flipped on me after the camera did off, now she did like, wait until after the cameras and stuff was off to come at me, and I respected that.
Tell me this right now, just so I can know how to move moving forward in this reunion. You just called me a bitch, so I can come at your life right now? I can come for your everything about you? I can do that? That's what you're saying right now. That's literally what you're saying right now. Because you called you
so when now you're gonna attack some type of way he's valid.
So now, so you call me
you're sitting here and you're not looking at the fact that I was talking about and I already said that in that moment, in that time in life, I did not know that what I said against her was going to be the deal breaker for everybody because I didn't know.
But you knew you were trying to hurt.
No, I know. I ain't never had a situation like that happen.
Then why'd you say it? Why'd you say it when you were trying to fight?
It never happened in life.
Why'd you say it when you were trying to fight? You knew your words were weapons. Don't do that.
I never had.
You knew what you were doing.
Let me tell you something. In my mind, I'm like Little Kim in my group. Yeah. I will be the gay nigga, but everybody around me gonna straight. That's how I rock myself to keep myself out of drama with punks. The fuck? Cause niggas don't give me no goddamn drama with no fucking punks. They give me real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why a nigga like Bryson can't be talking to me using the word snitch. Cause but I can't beat your ass because I done lived down that fucking life and I'm not going back down there. Okay? And I can say punk because at the end of the day, the world is going to call us all punks. Regardless of how masculine we come off. So you damn right if I feel like calling you a punk.
One too. You can be a fifth.
I'm
you can be a punk. You can be anything you want to be.
I'll be the king of all. Yes.
So let's try to get clear. So the fact that he explained
punk is a bad thing to the world, like nigga was a bad thing and a bad thing. You don't embrace that shit and suck it up. Nigga, we done went through that shit in life.
That's how some people talk, but let's get back to the core of it. By him explaining it now, do you understand his perspective?
You know what and how he feels about that. Because sometimes y'all men get around each other and talk bullshit. Don't ever disrespect me like that. I swear to God. No, I'm good. Don't you ever disrespect me like that. Ever again.
Because I said
ever again.
Ask God. Ever again. God. What is that? God is going to say, man.
Yeah. This is literally what you was about.
And on that note, guys, we're going to take a break and we'll be back with more real life and music. We got a break.
Do you really think you know ballroom? Competitions, gags, state to state, shade, and drama, honey.
I told you you're not my fucking friend. Don't call me your fucking friend. You a fake ass motherfucker.
You a lie. Girl, she had nothing to do with me. I'm confused on why y'all ain't saying nothing to her.
Don't fuck. Man, what's wrong with you?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no!
Welcome back to the Real Life and Music Reunion. How y'all feeling, guys?
I'm good.
Excited again.
We're back.
Okay. So let's get into the cash trip. After the dinner, of course, we're gonna move on to the cash trip. Talk about the location. Everybody, well, all two people that went was the other.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the location. How y'all like the location?
Is it going to be out when we go to the farm?
Yeah, that's third.
Okay, so we can talk about it.
Okay,
so first off, we pulled up to this house. It was given very much, like you said, serial killer.
Definitely.
It was scary. We walked in and it was like unfinished garage or something. But the upstairs was cute, so it was like just so scary at first. But then it was like, oh, I can stay here in the middle of the woods still.
Yeah.
You know, we was going outside smoking. It was definitely a vibe. I think we all had fun. We came up with a song there, you know what I mean? It was like fun and it was just cool vibes. Like we got to know, like I never really hung out with you before that, or Jamal or Vaughn. So, I mean, I've hung out with Lottie, but it was just like, okay, getting to know them. I genuinely like all of them, even though Jamal's a lion. Vagabond.
Let
But
me ask you this though, how did y'all like the nightlife there?
The nightlife was like.
everything looks great on camera. That's what
Yes,
I'm trying to realize.
yes,
We look like we had so much fucking fun.
It was
No?
dry.
Okay.
It was dry.
No, it looks so fun.
I was wondering what the other people was while y'all was in the
No,
club.
yeah. But the crazy
But
thing
they
is
were- I saw.
that club was the only inclusive club in that area. So the club we originally was going to, it was like
It was like a gentleman's night or something
and it
type
was like
shit.
all white guys.
Yeah,
and
older
stuff like
gentlemen.
that. Like, so we was like, all right, well, we started chit chatting with people and being like, all right, so where y'all go? Like, we started chit chatting with black people.
We mingled with the locals.
Yeah, like where y'all going? And it was
Yeah.
it was around Halloween around this time too.
It was, everybody was dressed up.
Everybody was dressed up and stuff, but we finally found a club. But that was where all the black people, the Mexicans, the gay people go, the others, everybody go to this one bar because they had a gay flag on the back of the bar. That's how we knew.
And they still managed to be homophobic. Security was terrible. I hated them, but we still made the most.
And I want to get y'all opinion. What did y'all think about the whole thing of having a kickback and they want to invite strangers back to the house?
Not they.
Not they, but
We don't say
Okay.
that. Not
No,
they.
I wasn't in the group consensus.
Yeah.
What you how you felt about it?
Yeah, how you feel about it?
I
I want
was
to know.
okay with it. He just wanted to pick.
I want everybody to know. I want to know from all four of y'all. What do y'all think about that
Jamal
shit?
because he's not he doesn't have his shit put together.
Yeah.
And like invite nobody over. You ain't, you know. So I felt like that's why you was getting on to you the way you were.
Like on the list of duties, you would not be the one that's invited.
Okay.
You also the ice.
I also told I feel like they wanted Jamal to himself, and I felt like
And then
So subconsciously I did.
Okay.
But it was also like,
listen,
you was like monitoring.
when he got
everybody
back
he
from the
talked
trip
to.
and he told me about the trip before you got there, it was very much, Jamal was like, I was trying to have a good time, but they kept cockblocking.
oh my God. So wait,
So,
when he says
but that's what
that,
I'm saying. So, but when you got there, he made it seem like he didn't have nothing to say. Anytime I asked about the trip, you told me your version, and he had already told me how he felt, and I looked at him, and he was just looking crazy. And I was like, why he don't want to say what he already told me in front of Vay? That's why when I say that
Did it seem like they was trying to monitor him?
Vay did give that. But it was okay, girl, because that was a big we had on your mind. And just admit that.
Let's really talk about it though.
That was your dick that
Jamal
night.
was giving interest in Vay. Let's really talk about
Okay,
this.
I believe
talk
that.
about it. Let's
Trust
talk
me,
about
I've
it.
been through that. I done had told me, then the video come out, and he all in my face.
At Vay house a couple of times. So
Like once or twice.
Yeah,
Once
like
or twice.
literally
Once
a
or
couple
twice.
of times.
And nothing was done.
But no, I understand that. I totally understand that because that's happened to me.
No, I get what you mean
But
because I'm so confused on why he didn't say what it was. Like, yes,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, me and Jamal saw it for each other, but I have conversations
But
about
you did
sex.
like-
But you wasn't a daddy warbucks.
What you mean?
I wasn't, yes.
Jamal is a free spirit.
We're both need
No,
to be
yes.
But
free.
he
No.
likes to be taken care of.
If
Both
Jamal-
of them.
And they have that
yes,
same spirit.
Yes.
I'm
If
not
Vay
a
had
And that
go-getter.
was a problem.
Yes.
I agree.
They say, you know what niggas do for me? You think I'm about to do something for you?
It's exactly what
I mean,
it was.
That's what
literally,
it was.
the way that I
That's what it
initiated trying to was me playing with myself. Like it was like, you know, I don't initiate. You know what I mean? And if his balls weren't swollen, I think he would.
So to all the people on season 3, just know if you're attractive, they might try to come for you.
No, dead ass. If you're straight, I'ma turn you. Don't be fine.
So let me ask you this though. So you admit now, subconsciously, you probably was trying.
Subconsciously, I don't even think I was. I don't think I was.
Can we take the subconscious?
I'm talking to the fans right now. Shout out, I love y'all. Y'all
I'm asking you honestly.
And I'm answering you.
So why would you monitor him so much?
I wasn't really monitoring him. I was monitoring the people.
Girl, you just said.
No.
But he was not picking. He wasn't picking.
And that's the other thing. If he was inviting sexy people, I wouldn't stop. So was your argument for, you're policing him? No, because if they're cute, they can come. We were talking to them two. No shade, no free, no TM. People have been calling me superficial for this shit. I see y'all in the comments. I still love you. But it's just like, it is superficial, but I was saying if you're not cute, you can't come. And Jamal, shout out to him. And he's a big networker. I love that. He's a big networker.
Listen, we're there to have a party. We're not trying to sleep these people.
No.
Yes, they was. That was the problem. See, y'all think that this was
Why was I disappointed in the new cast? Because I didn't.
You made claim on live that a man, someone that had his dick in their mouth, you shouldn't be talking about him. He made some serious claim that you sucked his dick a couple of times, you did it on the cast.
Couple of them.
But then you said it never happened. So are you saying y'all never did anything sexual?
Ever? I'm gonna pull a J-Dot.
I'm for real, baby.
I'm dead ass. I'm looking at this camera. The only time I've seen his dick was when his balls were inflated, engorged because he had an STD.
And you gonna still?
No, that was the end of it.
So
that was
after the cast show, before the cast.
That was on the day we got back from the cast trip. We went in my room because he was telling me his balls was or some shit. So I said, let me look at him. I said, baby, you need to go to the doctor. It's giving STD. And he went and got his shit together, I hope. At least in the video of him getting fucked.
Is that why we gave him the money?
Yeah.
That could have been.
That was the medicine?
The GoFundMe?
The medicine.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do the GoFundMe.
He personally texted her.
When the GoFundMe came, didn't do that for us, so I was sending the GoFundMe.
That's the money you gave him for the medicine.
Okay, that's the medicine money.
The medication.
So to be clear on the trip, you wanted something to happen.
I wanted to, and I was wondering why nothing happened, but I didn't find out.
I want to change that for you so bad.
I know, I'm not a slut. I'm a wannabe slut.
I know a lot of niggas that will take care of you. And you could be
put me on. I know you won't put me on to a job, but put me on to a nigga, okay?
If you choose to these are niggas no.
It wasn't the nigga I was giving my heart to, just my dick.
That's the problem. He had an STD.
But I never did, and that's why I said I've always wanted to be a hoe. I've been a wannabe hoe. I'm so glad you. I'm sorry that you did. But at the end of the day, rest in peace to the couch and the bed.
In the bed.
But it's like I've been a wannabe hoe, but God set that up that I didn't.
Jamal alleged that you pulled your penis out and you saw Jack in your dick and you actually sucked him up as well.
Oh my! You offered to pay my way.
Okay.
You offered to pay my way. I said no. I did not want to go to Bulldog. I went through a lot that day.
Furniture. It all makes sense.
Okay.
It all makes sense.
How did y'all?
You do for a reason.
How did y'all get here? I'm gonna beat your for a reason. Oh God.
Why you want to fight now? That's just.
I'm sick of people playing with me. I'm so sorry, bro.
But you played with me.
But you sat up here
You
and
agreed to
said.
come pick me and you did it. Shut the up. You shouldn't have left the fucking house, ho. Shut the up. You got in your car and drove. You got in your car and drove. You got in your car and drove. You got the drove that shit, ho. You drove that. You drove that shit. You, cause you wanted his dick.
Wrinkles are leaving.
You wanted that.
I look younger than you. So
You wanted. That's why you were willing.
Dale and Jamal attempt to work out their issue, and the biggest thing was
What was the issue?
The issue about
it wasn't one.
That was the issue.
But it's a point I'm trying to make with Jay.
Okay, it's a point I'm trying to make with Jay.
So with
Skip J-Dot, have you seen me?
Have you seen it?
So that's the point I'm trying to
We
make.
didn't see that together.
The group felt like he was giving you a pass. And then you explain why was he so easy on you going in terms of he was more mad at Bundell for asking the question versus you saying.
Oh, but I understand.
Like what was going on with that?
But because when I had called him, like I called him after the situation, like once Karma had it had got revealed that she actually was not like saying what I thought this that she was saying, like I was like, oh my god, why did you say that? Like, cause now I just put somebody's business out. So it was like, okay, now I have to take ownership in it. So I just went ahead and called him up and let him know, hey yo, I had just said something that you're gonna be mad about. And I let him know what was going on. And it was because I was upfront with him.
So have you seen him do it now?
I never did drugs with Jamal ever. Like the only
No.
I've never seen Jamal do drugs at all.
Question. Oh, I guess you.
No, ask it, girl.
No, my question was more so. Okay, so when someone says, "Oh, I think their head is in the clouds," general public would think they're ditzy. They aren't grounded.
Slow.
So for you, I feel like, and maybe it wasn't a question, but it's making more what I think. I feel like you was using Karma as a scapegoat to say Jamal does drugs.
Yes,
Jamal does Tina.
yes.
She said, "Oh, I thought that's what she meant," when only you say that and a few other people. Did anybody else here think that's what she meant?
That's why I said I didn't know that what was. Remember when they said?
Well, first off, we didn't show the scene.
I said, who said that? I said, why nobody told me?
But we don't.
I didn't know.
Y'all haven't seen the scene.
I literally was like, why nobody told
how
me?
it was laid out of us being at the art
I
gallery.
can picture Karma saying it,
so
and I
when
would
she
think
said
she's saying
it,
he's
when she
stupid.
said it, because just a few hours, literally prior, I had this moment with Jamal. You know what I'm saying?
Like drugs, doing drugs?
No, it was the people that were.
When I said he
Because we want to make sure we know what we're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Drugs were involved inside of the situation. But at the end of the day, Jamal and I didn't participate in drugs together or see or engage in anything together.
But it was a drug place.
It's just that.
And people in the place do the drugs.
Yeah, it was just
so you see it, but the environment gives drugs.
And Jamal, we being honest. You know what I'm saying?
My castmate here, I can't do it in front of him.
Because of the fact that throughout recording while I was there, from the time that I had met Jamal at the game night, you know what I'm saying, and then Greg saying that he don't know what's wrong with him. Like he expressed to me that he felt like Jamal wasn't there, like it was something missing with him, and he couldn't understand. That's what he said to me. And I had done seen what I had seen, and if we just being honest, I had seen what I had seen from game night, and I didn't even know Jamal. Just to know that a fast spirit that's out here and engaged in things.
I see you see me.
And I see.
Okay.
And
so kind of like when Karma said she saw the spirit. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Of drugs? The spirit of drugs?
No, she didn't see drugs. She had something.
I didn't see. That's not saying you can't. It's not a specific drug that you see on a person. I just saw that Jamal. Felt like in that moment when I see him at game night. I came in. It's just something about it gave me. That he needed somebody to tap him. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, tap him what? Because no shade, don't be no tea. You said you love you do a party drug and nobody's judging anybody. Do your drugs out there. Just be safe. Right. But you said you do it, so why, if you feel like he's doing it, why would you be like, oh, it's such a burden for him?
Yeah, I think once I seen some of the people that he was hanging around, and then once, I had the situation at my house or whatever, because I swore up and down that the person would never, we were going through that whole, send a picture thing, and I was like, whoever you bring around, promise you, I'm not going to know them at all. So it was just like...
So you was surprised with Jamal?
It was like, I'm sitting here talking to you on the phone, arguing with you all day, because Jamal was still mad about him getting told that he has to take a break. So we had just finished talking on the phone, and he was like, I don't want to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh boy, call me whenever you calm down, you know what I'm saying? And then,
You pulled up to your house.
And then pulled up to my house.
A sex party, a meth party. A sex meth party.
Put my shades back over.
Ceione, I want to move on to you. You came to Atlanta, did your work. Before we get into that, let's talk about the East Coast versus the West Coast battle. Talk about
Lonnie got a bucket.
Doing that, and what was that like for you to do that? Because like you said, you've been performing this for a long time, and you very much experienced. What was it like coming to this group, doing those type of things, and kind of showcasing it in terms of your hosting skills?
I was asked to be involved with an event, so I thought I would share the wealth and invite everybody who wanted to perform to come. I wish it was more people there, but promotion-wise, the group that's threw the actual, because I didn't throw the actual East Coast, West Coast party. I was actually invited to host and help with the whole situation. But I wish it was more people there, but I'm glad that everybody came and showed up. I'm glad everybody came and did their big one and did what they needed to do. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. It was a lot going on for me because not only did I have to focus on hosting and stuff, I also had to focus on like the operation of the party as well too. So making sure the DJ and everything like did what they needed to do. So it was cool. I mean, I didn't have no issues with the situation. I mean,
I do want to say it was fun. My confessionals are harsh. I said wasn't nobody there.
That was the truth.
They were the truth, but when I say it translates on camera so differently, like it looks like we were having a blast again.
No,
you know,
but it was the truth.
We were having fun, but at the end of the day, it was a vibe
for us.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But everything you said about it not being nobody in there, it wasn't.
But I just felt like I look crazy when I say that because it was like the place was packed.
No, yeah,
you guys had so much fun. You were dancing, you were singing, except for them sabotaging Karma's mic. But
and about that, to me, I feel like I was a little taken back because I'm like, we didn't sabotage your mic. Like, we would never do anything like that. Yes, we have mic discrepancies, but it wasn't on purpose.
I just want to go on record to say I think Karma thanks everybody that she didn't.
I want to say that I actually had thought that Karma was singing and had did a good job.
I thought
we thought you did good.
It wasn't until she gave it away like, oh.
Because when you watching Karma, did you look at it and think that it was good up until you said something?
Greg, we need the unedited footage.
Yes, it was like, it was a problem for me because I couldn't hear myself very well. I felt like I was listening to the music more so myself.
Yeah,
But watching it, how did you feel?
I performed very well.
Yes, and you did.
I was so mad.
Well,
that's why I was like, when she was like, I think my mic got sabotaged. I'm like, how? You sounded amazing. I'm confused.
So good.
I'm so
confused. Moments just fucking up.
I think what my thing is, I think with you, Karma, I think you feel like sometimes like you be so against yourself and so many people are in your corner and you be so against yourself and then it also turns into like you feel like we against you as well. Like
I feel like that's real.
Let me finish my point. I feel like you're an amazing talent and I want you to know that. I want you to know you have the blessing of God in you. I want you to conquer that because you be against yourself so hard and then you be feeling like other people are too when we are rooting you on, sis. Like, we are rooting you on. You got this.
Yeah. Karma, you done made me feel bad twice about me.
Because even with the studio,
I felt bad.
Like
I said,
good point. Why did you go back in watching that? Were you surprised?
No, I'm going back to season. With season 1 when I invited Karma. When I invited Karma to New Orleans to perform with me, and then when Karma says that I didn't want her to be there for real, and I really didn't want her to perform with me, and I was like, girl, what? We done been to the studio. It was very much to me why it was so bad because I was like, this girl think I be investing time into bullshit.
My question is, where does it come from? That's my question for you. Where do you think that comes from? Like, you feeling like...
And do you see it? The transition?
Well, no, don't say that. Don't say that.
My question.
Let her have
I think it is.
Let
me pick up the actual question, but do you see like everybody in this room you felt like has come for you at some point, and we have all said, we are not coming for you, but you have made all of us, we were an enemy to you at one point.
She said yes.
We were all an enemy.
So where does it come from? Like,
she said her heart.
Because for me, I ain't got.
What we asking is, do you genuinely feel like we be trying to tear you down? That's what we asking. Like as a whole.
This is not just making it up. Yes, because some people see my greatness.
Some people, we're talking about
but them.
Yes.
I mean, them.
You know what? This is how I believe. Sometimes when I step on the scene, people know I'm a but they try to ruffle my feathers. And they know they can do that.
And what if they're not doing this?
You know what? And that's what I don't like. I love to be great in my own little corner. But when under my skin, then that's a problem. You know? Because everything, you could be thinking something, I'd be like, bitch, I can hear you thinking.
I can't
like,
hear you.
yeah, it's that. So I'm very... Yes, I'm very much.
So because you're so in tune, you know
yeah,
that all been waiting for you to the downfall.
Look, the in tune is don't make me feel like I'm crazy when I know that you really don't and you talking shit about me.
But now you were saying that was time.
But don't make it.
Were you thinking those type of thoughts, Tyler?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of us weren't. Do you still feel that way about everybody in this room?
So let me ask this question though too, Ty. Y'all studio scene this season. Do you feel like it went better than the first season 1 studio? Do you feel like you made progress?
No.
Okay.
And the reason why, season 1, Karma left the studio happy.
Yeah, that's true.
And ready to work. And we was going to New Orleans and we was going to perform. And we were in a good headspace when it came to us and music together. Season 2, when we left the studio, Karma was ready to leave the studio without me, with me. Bitch wanted to know where her purse was. She about to call her Uber. Fuck you, bitch. You trying to set me up. And it was very much like, girl, what? Girl, it's my pride weekend. It's Sunday fun day. And I'm at the studio with you.
What was the engineer doing? So aggravated?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say this. What I seen on there, I'm glad whoever edited the shit did not put what I thought they was going to put up there because he was very much chewing me out.
The producer?
Yes, he was. The engineer. He was.
You was there, Greg.
He was.
Okay, so
he was breaking it down to me. You're not Karma the Black Sheep as of yet. That right there. So it made me feel like, oh, trying to come for me too. I already know that, but you know, so.
What I will say, I know, Karma, you gotta also think, like, I am Karma and I am a certain way and people, not everybody knows that. But I do know when you go to certain producers, a lot of them, it's like, not their allegiance, but it's with the person they know. So it's like, this is their vision that they're coming. So one of the things as a new artist, when you come to a new studio, you have to say, I want this, 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 this. And you have to be demanding and not get upset because somebody doesn't really understand.
I know, but they don't like it. For some reason, they don't
but
like it.
I'd rather...
You paying them, girl.
You
can't matter. You paying them.
And I'd rather them be upset.
My situation, it was every time, Karma, what you need, what you want to do,
yeah,
what's different.
And
I can't operate if I don't get any answers.
Yeah. And I feel like, Karma, you wasn't really giving answers.
That's why I was very much when it got told that she was getting set up.
Like, okay, but upon getting there, the headphones was not working.
No.
We finna rewind this and the real.
But that's what you say. Hey, my headphones ain't working.
When we got there, he said, you know what? No, you said that the headphones. No, he said that the headphones. But we can work around it, okay? But that was never said on camera. Okay, so I hear your conversation.
Okay.
The conversation, you would know, your mother know, and the engineer.
And Greg.
So I'm pretty sure, yes.
Oh, but if she heard it.
Wait, hold on. No, she had headphones on. What would you hear?
It was very faulty going up in there because I heard the whole conversation. Okay, let me be honest. This is what I heard. I
asked you a million times.
She had how long enough to get this song done? I heard that in the damn and that's what really turned me off. Like, don't talk shit about me.
Okay.
You're not supposed to make music, Karma. Oh, if that was the upset that started all that, you never supposed to put nothing on whack. You never supposed to look for nobody's opinion. You ain't never supposed to stay in the corner in your shell and just sit. Because if that was what caused all that in that studio, girl.
No.
I get both sides.
No.
I get both sides.
It was not supposed to be in my ear. That was not supposed to be in my ear. It made me feel like y'all blatantly wanted me to hear that conversation to throw me off of my goodness. That's what it made me feel like.
But, okay, so if that's what we're trying to do, that's what happened, right?
Okay, Well,
if that's what we was trying to do, that's what happened. Didn't we get nothing out of it?
Okay.
So you let us succeed. We was trying to sabotage you and we did. That's the story.
Okay, well, that's
next
the story.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next event, which J-Dot event. Everybody went self Christy and Karma. But I think Vae, you saying you were very impressed of how like y'all see him in one light, but to see him with his business and his cake was good, that it actually made y'all see a different side of him. So do talk about that.
I said, okay, J-Dot the businessman. And only time I'm ever gonna say this, but his cakes is tens. Like, it was just like, oh my God, like, to see him and have his thing, like, he tried to drizzle that mouths, and I was like, girl, bye. But like, to see like the whole, like, all the cakes set up, his little, like, a whole, like, it was everything. It was just like the interviewers, all this stuff. It was like celebrating something that he's been doing for so long. And it's just like, for us doing music, and a lot of us just starting or been in it for a little bit, none of us have been like, I would say a decade, I don't know, but I would say a decade like into music, 2 decades into music, you know what I mean? Okay, 2 decades releasing music, okay, you know what I mean?
15 plus in the game.
Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, well, shout out to that, but it's like a lot of us are still like chasing dreams, and it's nice to see a dream being pursued that is like, you really are doing this, and they taste good, the product is here, the quality's here, and I see why you believe in it, so it was just like, okay, more than just your story that you rap off beat. It's, you know, it's your Mr. Cake Boss, Mr. Cake Me Happy. And it was just like, okay, this is good, and the cakes are good. And it's like, I was happy to see you believing in something and all of us could celebrate with you.
What about you, Ty? But you already experienced Cake Me Happy, right?
Yeah, I had already experienced Cake Me Happy. I was just excited because that was J-Dot's baby. Well, it is J-Dot's baby. Like, he makes music, but his cake business is his baby.
Okay, can I get a cake today?
He was working all last night.
That's right.
But I was just happy to see him. Like, this was also to celebrate 5 years from being from prison. You know, like, we resonate on that together.
Yeah.
That's a big ass deal. So it was just happy to see him in a different element.
Yeah. What about you, J-Dot? Was it good to see the group that was there to support you, like just there?
Mm-hmm. Ty brought me flowers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
like
That
one
was
of the
so
most
sweet.
beautiful things in the world. You know, and then everybody that was there like was really supportive. So I was like very happy for everybody that came. It just showed up. Yeah. Like I appreciate it.
And them they want to go show up, and I cussed every single one of their asses out the night before.
I think y'all did say I wasn't gonna come. I'm like,
It was like
I'm like, J-Dot is homophobic and transphobic. You don't with us, so why
No, we
should
was feeling that way. We was like,
drunk as shit, like, no.
I was over, because I was saying bye to everybody. I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. They was like, tomorrow? Yes, at J-Dot's event, bitch. What the fuck?
Literally.
It's the same day as my birthday party, and I'm going home, so you hoes need to come on.
We got to get to Jamal, then you performed. And even in the first trailer, as well as the third we just released, he took your mic because of the words you were saying. You said something about Jamal and Tina. Were you talking about that Jamal? Or was you talking about who Jamal was you talking about when you used the word Tina?
When I used the word Jamal, I was speaking about Jamal from Empire. You know, so you know.
Did he do Tina or something?
No,
or
that wasn't even in the same verse.
Gotcha.
You know, the line opened up. You know, .B was facing the game. R.I.P. to Jamal. You were not like a lame. My daddy never kicked me out like I was a piece of trash. But every chance he got, he used to put a foot on my ass. Like, you know. So Jamal had gave me like, you know, what I'm saying, gave me a 10-minute set. I thought that the song was cool because of it representing gifted to be different. I'm gifted. That's my movement. So I feel like it was a great way to break everybody in while still putting myself out, being gay, but having fun with being gay and talking about the shit that it is I was talking about. You know, what I didn't know, what I wanted or what I expected is that I was gonna have a microphone that I was able to move around the crowd. What I didn't know is that it was gonna be a microphone that had a cord on it, and Jamal was gonna be sitting right here. So when the song started, you know, playing, and as I literally, like right before I got to the first verse, I said, oh shit, Jamal's sitting here.
Straight boys be dressing like punks, but wanna cry wolf when I grab on they butt. But it's looking like damn, got your ass on display. For your neck is steady switching, but you claim you ain't gay. Nigga, please, all they got is swag. Hands on your hip and bust like always in the mix and never got no bitch. And they one bitch you did for such a wicked shit. Shut it up and to the hell. How you wanna spin grease? Party and play, I got everything you need. The Cardigan Belvedere on chill. Even got Tina for the thrill. All night, nigga, hope you ready to ride. Ain't tricking if you want it. Hey, I know you want that DL, so I promise I won't tell. But I wanna hear about your trip.
Do you see why now it's important, like you could have got his consent, or because your point was, I don't never get asked nobody. This is what I do in the club.
I mean, well, I just performed a song the other day, and I'm going to sing my routine. It was happy, he liked it.
You grabbed somebody's dick?
So, I mean, it's a part, it's
you assaulted someone else?
The song, if you hear it on your own, it's very engaging and catchy. And when you get to those lyrics of where I say, you know what I'm saying,
engaging, catchy.
And then,
so
shit, you know what I'm saying? It leads up to it and how I'm describing the straight male, you know what I'm saying, that's acting so straight but he's gay, you know what I'm saying? And then just using a male that I see as a prop and being sexual, it just creates a moment.
But do you see?
But I do see where he expressed himself about, and I can understand that. I didn't feel as if that was the valid actual reason for why he cut the song, because it didn't happen there. It happened after
Tina.
I said the word Tina, and that is after that group.
I can agree with
You
that.
know what I'm saying? When I said that word,
I can agree with that.
that boy walked up. He said, "This is going to be your last song. You can leave off the stage." And then I was like, it threw me off guard because first off, I'm performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have waited till the song was over and then just said that this is going to be the last song.
The Blk Boi George, the one and only, the one and only. I'm the prototype of real J.Brown, B.I.
Thank you, J. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Now hold on.
It's J.Brown. And it's time to give you. No. Thank you. We gonna cut it down to one. We gotta wrap up the night. But we appreciate you though. That was really good.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Be you 100%. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of shit in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit in life. People like to suppress people. You know what I'm saying? You can't suppress nobody.
Amen.
People gotta be themselves. Gifted to be different is the
Amen.
movement.
Amen.
I love you, brother. Hold on.
Amen.
But
don't disrespect me by grabbing my ass and my dick in
never-
front of my family. And that we not cool like that.
It's a performance.
You didn't ask me. You didn't get my consent.
I don't get
to touch me
nobody
in that
permission
way.
when I'm in any club.
But don't do it. Thank you.
Okay, let's move on. After that, gifted to be different. Karma pulled you to the side because she was saying the fact that you have a son called gifted to be different, but the fact that she different, you always. And you understood, and you and her went to the side and had a conversation. And at that point, she did walk away. Because y'all conversation got real heated and things like that. Do you feel like at that moment you had a breakthrough that night before the group got involved? Okay, why not?
Because first off, she didn't want to talk that night. And I did speak to her that night, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she didn't want to talk. Ty was like, I'm like, well, I ain't got no issue with her. Like, what the hell?
I was telling you to leave her the hell alone.
So then when I performed, and then she decides that she want to talk because she feels the way, I was like, but when she said what she said, I had already thought about it and felt it my own way. You know what I'm saying? So because I had a question of my own self, like how do you, and I was like, well shit, I have something that's like bigger than me. Like I'm representing gifted to be different and I stand on this and this is what I push. But I have issues with my own self in the community. But the song is very blatant on talking about sexual things, so therefore I'm putting myself out there to be, you know, scrutinized or whatever, but at the same time, I'm living in it. Like, I'm growing with the people as it's happening. So I'm breaking down my shells with this song. That's why I wrote it. I wrote it as something that wouldn't sound normally like J-Dot. He's talking, you know, and even my voice changes and everything. I'm being very careful, you know. So
J-Dot is made for TV. That's all I gotta say.
So when Karma did what she did, I felt like in that moment, what I didn't like is that we can sit here and say what I said to her, but I kept saying, but you not owning up to the fact that you started with me first. Like, why don't you ever say, well, look, I apologize for what I did to you. You know what I'm saying?
I have to do anything.
I'm trying to know you and I should be loved every time I see you.
But I'm gonna let you know that I'm not the one to try.
Yes, you shouldn't be. Because you live life for a long goddamn time.
Damn
And you got
right.
every right to walk in you. I don't fit in no
Absolutely
shoes.
right.
They're not my shoes.
So you
they're
shouldn't
yours.
come for
And
me.
I
So
but
you
you
shouldn't come for
disrespecting
me.
me and you think that the
You
person
shouldn't
should
come
have
for
a
me.
way
I
on
don't
how to
care.
respond. People from the show said, well, why won't you talk about a wig? Because the wig ain't never why you don't talk about it? Because I'm talking. No, not y'all. Because I'm Gerard.
I'm always
I'm Gerard Brown.
I'm this
And
man,
I've never
I'm this
said
this, I'm
anything
this
negative
that,
about
you know
you. When
what,
you see
honey?
the episodes, you're gonna be like, damn, that boy
and show me love even when I wasn't around, even after the over. You know what I'm saying? You have to grow up because you're immature. You're not all the way comfortable in your shoes.
So.
If you were, you wouldn't be so
Do
offended.
Jada have a
about
point to prove
words.
to me?
Baby.
I don't think so.
Baby.
I don't
The
think
point
so.
is already proven.
What
You are
point has
uncomfortable in
been
your own
proven?
shoes.
I'm trying to
Because if
understand.
you were born a man,
If you open up and say, well, you know what, I did actually hold conversations with him, and I did find him to be kind of cool, and I'm willing to see something in the air, I just won't make it concrete. If you had talked to these friends that you have about our experience, then it might make them let their wall down a little bit because they're defending you based off of what I had did to you. It's not even based off of what you had did to me, but what I did to you. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to weigh the burden of all of them because of that. And you, on your own, when you see me on that train, I see you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you say to me when you see me. They called me so fucking up. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But we had a real moment after that. And I took the time with you to even be what?
He wants you to give us insight on the relationship y'all have when there's no camera around.
And that's
but also that doesn't change. Like
it does. It matters.
Yes.
Because if
how I've seen him treat her doesn't matter to what they've said behind doors. Even
because
still,
if he's
even still him saying it, it don't matter if Karma said it or he says it. If I heard they had conversations, but I see how you treat her and how you treated her when we sat down today, it negates everything. And it sounds like you're saying, Karma, you need to take responsibility for how they feel. We all feel how we feel based off your actions.
She needs to take responsibility for her own self.
But we feel how you feel, I mean, how we feel based off of your actions.
She has to take responsibility for her own self.
And that's fine too. I agree with that too. But you can't put our feelings on
But
Karma.
you guys have nailed me to the cross.
Because of your actions. Because of your actions. Don't put that on Karma.
She hasn't taken
but
herself.
they're not synonymous.
So, babe, are you open to forgiving?
I'm definitely open to forgiving, but you can't say that we're upset because of Karma. We're upset because of what you did.
What is going on? For real. Like, you know this is wrong.
Right.
You can't. We ain't had nothing wrong. And you seem to have started having an energy going on with you today. On your own. Not with us, but we all been happy and jolly. And you on your own did that.
Let it go.
So no, how can you let that go when a person sits here and like no, because
Karma and Chrissy did it for a whole season.
But then after the camera's off, then I'm gonna talk to you. You can go to Mr. K. You haven't paid to watch a live with us. That was just a few weeks ago.
And that's your choice too.
But
I just know
you're the one that chooses to go in this loop with Karma.
I don't care how many times we have a talk.
You done said
at the
that
end
off
of the
camera.
day,
I still don't
you're
fuck
not my
with you.
friend. And it's okay. And I realize that from the depths of my soul, I know that you're not my friend. You don't mean me no good.
I don't mean you no good.
And I stand upon that. You don't see me.
I don't.
Yes, you don't see me, and I'm glad I see that.
No, you really
I just
don't
know how to
see
work around you.
No, you honestly got
Just be honest with
you have
yourself.
it. No, you have it mixed up, but it's fine.
How did y'all feel about the OnlyFans party? And for the people that dressed up, got into costume, for the people that didn't, why didn't y'all participate? Because how you participated? You got your little they did. Did you dress up?
No, I don't know, man. It's a crop top. Does that count?
Yeah,
yes. So talk about how did y'all feel about doing the OnlyFans party?
I didn't understand what was the. Yeah, she was there. She was the getaway driver.
Yes, I was.
That part.
I had a show. I had to go. I had to perform.
I didn't understand what the event was supposed to be for, but I knew that the requirements were for us to dress, like hoochie mama-ish and shit. So I was there to support the girl. Yeah.
What about you, babe?
Right when I walked in, the girl had a problem.
I was excited because I missed the first hoe event, the first season. So I said, I'm not going to miss this one. And I ended up winning best dress.
So
you won more than that, child.
You and him also made out.
Y'all was kissing.
We didn't make out. We didn't kiss. It was dry.
Baby dicey.
Y'all were dancing. Like, you was comfortable with him dancing on you like that?
I was blindfolded. Y'all gonna hear this in my confessionals, but I was blindfolded. Like, at least Ty and Jada, there was I could see. Everybody else could see, and maybe it looked like a good lap dance. But unless you're grinding on my dick, I don't know what's going on. You doing all this, ooh, and it's
same thing she did on the mystery showcase. Okay.
Not twirling. Did you twirling with my blindfold on?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I was late.
She had the linens out. No,
how did you rate his dancing though?
She didn't see it.
Out of what?
I still haven't seen it.
How did y'all like it?
I still haven't seen it. I barely felt
I
it.
was expecting more.
I wanted
I
more.
was expecting, because OnlyFans, you thinking of
Snippet of a video.
himself.
Yeah, I was
I
getting
don't
hung
know.
because I was scared.
But it was giving
Maybe
like
a stripper or two.
Yeah, I thought.
I feel like it was the wrong label for the party. I don't know.
Sexy.
It didn't.
No.
It didn't give.
I feel like we
It was graham cracker cookies sitting on the thing that had a little ice in
It
them.
gave force.
She had a
I don't
Britney
wanna-
Spears.
Let me watch. Let me see it. Like, grind on me, baby. He wasn't doing enough physical contact because I was blindfolded. Now, if I got to see him walk around me and like make faces, all right, that would have been cute. It would have been cute. But it's like I'm blind. I'm like, everyone's enjoying this but me. What's going on? Like, so. But yeah, Vaughn, next lap dance. I'm gonna give you the next lap dance.
And you grab somebody up.
What did you think about him, babe?
I just, I felt like that one was like a weird combination because Vay's feminine, Vaughn's feminine. I just don't understand y'all. I don't get it.
That's what got into you and Jamal.
Okay, Jamal.
So why was Jamal taking up for her?
Because
Jamal ain't take up for you at the table.
So
he was mad because of
your birthday situation.
Oh,
so let me ask you about this though.
No.
What made you?
Okay.
We have seen you put restraint on yourself. What did Jamal do where you didn't care when you actually got physical?
He threw a drink in my face. Like, you can talk. You can say I'll never be a pop star. You can say I'm broke. You can say I'm busted. All that good shit. But that bitch threw a drink in my face.
But
and it wasn't even liquor.
No.
It was like
wasn't
juice.
No.
Girl, remember that's why I was able to choke the hoe. Because I could still see.
But no, Jamal was sitting there like, I'm getting ready to throw something on. I'm just
That's
tired.
what
I'm
I
sick and tired of him
said.
talking. I'm getting ready to throw something.
And picture, I said,
That's
and I said,
Ceione went to Jamal and said, "We about to go to my performance," and Jamal took that moment and threw that drink at Ty and ran out the door, and that's just how I feel about it.
because I had to get. That was time
He
for me to
waited.
go.
No, he threw that drink, got choked out, and then ran out the door.
I had to come back
You
and
came in
save
the event
him.
on 10, but you didn't. You waited.
There's definitely been some drama. I feel like for the most part we've gotten through it. I can't wait to see what comes in season 3.
what
You guys
you
are
here?
go. Was
Do you miss y'all friendship? Is it something y'all?
What I do miss is the friendship. I wish him well. I've forgiven him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish him no malice, but I can't you. Like, you genuinely, like, it's almost like you broke my heart in a friendship type of matter.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, like, you was my dog. You was like my brother.
Yeah,
So it's like, for you to do some sneaky ass shit like that, and it's not even something small. That's big.
Big.
That's big.
Literally.
Like
That's
that's
money.
not, that's not nothing small. Like you just took something small. No, you took some shit that I was about to get some residuals out of. You took money out my pocket. So and then gonna turn around and say that we was beefing. We were never beefing. We never had any issues, and the only reason why everybody knew is because your dumbass took it to fucking production and decided to go on
Because of
live.
live? Because of what happened? Because they only know.
You took it to production.
Jamal took it.
Jamal took it to
I just wanted to know
production.
because they said I did, so I just
No,
wanted to
Jamal
said I'm the
production
one.
and went on
Just
live.
Because this person was already acting funny towards me, my calls and stuff was already being ignored. Everything was already being ignored up until it was something that pertained to them and the U-Haul being stolen. But so again, now when they got back and they needed a reason to reach out to me or to hear from me or to check if I was okay, because mind you, we were roommates in a place. You told me I was good until Tuesday, but you knew the lights were going to be off on Saturday. Didn't tell me until I called and told you, hey, I wake up and the lights off. Oh yeah, I had them disconnected today. Well, why would you tell me that it's good until Tuesday? Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. But I'm your brother.
I never told you to take my stuff. I never told you could do that shit.
I said you told me to take shit. I never said you told me. Did I say? I never said you did. I did it out of a courtesy.
You can take my shit out my house. Nobody told you can take my shit anywhere.
The only reason we know about my birthday situation is because he took it.
He took it to production.
Shit.
So mind you, we could have figured this shit out on the low without nobody knowing, but because you decided to be and try to pretend like we was beefing and we had issues, and then go on live and then call me all time. Nigga, you got
Then why you staying in my house if we was beefing?
That's crazy.
You would be in my shit.
Hit the road.
He felt like she had started to switch up. You know how you said people make you feel like it's time for you to go. I guess he was still feeling like that.
But bitch,
I was 5 days old.
I'm gonna take this with me.
But that's his only.
I was 5 days old.
Doggy bag, no furniture.
Guilty conscience because you can't say we was feeling that way. First of all, I'm not your or am I your? I'm not about to be picking you up from everywhere. I got a job too, and I be tired too. So because I say no to picking you up from somewhere from a nigga house doesn't mean that we beefing now or I'm switching up. No, you better tell that nigga that picked you up to come drop you the fuck off, nigga.
If he need a booty cake,
I've been at work from 3 to 11. What make you think that I want to come pick you up and then take you home?
Yeah,
no.
I already gave you a place to stay.
Consideration which made me switch up. That's what it was. If I did switch up, it was the inconsideration.
I think you ain't switch up because you ain't never put him out or make him pay rent.
Next time I hear from him, he's telling me, he called me and tell me, I'm moving into my new spot in Lithonia. Okay, cool. You got somewhere to stay, this and this and that. Mind you, never knew he was moving into an apartment at Lithonia because he was supposed to come with me to Houston. We were supposed to rock it out, go half and half on a hotel, and then move to Houston to finish out this next couple of weeks out here in Atlanta. Bet, okay? No, never told me that he had a place to stay. Okay? So I come back Monday, and my furniture is gone. My couch is gone, and my bed is gone. I never had a discussion with Jamal about him even inquiring about taking my shit. First of all, you said you didn't have no money to go to Houston. How the money to remove my shit out my apartment? He never asked me if he could have it. He never inquired about even if he wanted it. He never said, could I possibly? Or he never said, hey, I'm going to hold on to this for you because people saying they're going to steal it when I talked to you the first time.
Guys, I want to thank you guys for a great season. Real Life and Me season 2 is in the books. We're getting ready for season 3. Thank you guys so much for a great season. On that note, guys, thank you. See y'all later next year. Peace.
It's all right.
It's all right. Thank y'all so much.
Real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on the mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top, and I ain't gonna never, ever, ever, ever stop. Real life.